Welcome to A Cup of Joe. My name is Huff, and I will be your Benco host for today. The purpose of A Cup of Joe is to give you a lot of information in a very small amount of time about Benco's products and services. And today I have one of our success partners on, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Kay, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Fantastic. Well, you know, Matt, Dental Intel is one of my favorite softwares. So I'm really excited to find out what you're going to share with us today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your company, and let's talk about what we're going to go over today.
Yeah, Kay. So we, Dental Intelligence, we're the leading data analytics software in the dental field. We've got about 10,000 practices of data that we work with. And yeah, today we're going to talk about knowing your patient count. Knowing how many of those patients are actually scheduled and knowing how many of those patients are actually active. Dental Intel considers an active patient if they've been in the last 18 months. So does the ADA. So, just helping practices see that. A lot has happened in the last 18 months, and we've kind of lost track of patients. Some practices have lost patients through the cracks, and we really help show you how many of your patients are scheduled and give you national averages. And if practices want to, they can come on and they can see their patient base for free. You and I do a call. We do a consultation call with them, and we really have a great conversation about assisting their efforts on helping them get more patients scheduled.
You know, Matt, I think one of the things that shock most doctors when we talk to them is when they find out their true active patient count, and of that, how many are scheduled. So I know you have some stats on that. Can you share those stats?
Yeah, definitely. So in the national average right now is about 50% of our active patient base is actually scheduled. So active patients, right, Kay, we talk about both restorative, elective, and hygiene. So our total patient base right now, that the national average of practice is only 50% are scheduled. Now, the top 10%, those high performing offices, they are around 65 to 66%. So about 2/3 of our practice. And that's one area you and I love talking and help and assisting practices with, is working on getting that number up. And just knowing that, right? Sometimes it can be a while to discover that information in their practice management software.
You know what, though, Matt, it still surprises me because every time we have a call with the doctor, we always hear they think 90% of my patients are scheduled. I mean, we hear that because they leave with their next hygiene appointment, and we kind of lose that. Well, they didn't show up, or they canceled their appointment for some reason and did not reschedule it, or something had happened. And so, because I find that still high. I mean, when you think about even 25% of your patients not being scheduled, and you think about your growth, wow, are we really growing? So I love when we go over those KPIs together.
Yeah, definitely. And on our next cup of Joe, we'll talk about tracking your attrition, right? As you talked about, patients are canceling, they're no showing, they're not scheduling, right? We'll dive in and take a deeper look at that as well.
Fantastic. So guys, if you want to learn more about where your practice is today, please give us a call. Matt and I will do a 1-hour free call with you just to kind of go over those KPIs, which we really enjoy doing. So Matt, how would they reach out to you? Number one, I know they can get to their friendly Benco representative, and they will always get you scheduled with us. But if they want to go directly to you, Matt, what would be the best way to reach you?
Yeah, it'd definitely be by email at mgarratt@dentalintel.com. You can shoot me an email, and like you said, you can always reach out to your Benco rep, who always helps out with any needs that you guys have.
Well, listen, thank you so much for joining me on A Cup of Joe with Benco today, Matt. You were always just phenomenal information, and I can't wait to next time. So
Awesome.
We'll see you later. Thank you.
See you, Kay.